In today's video, we went into BFP Coliseum boosts only, and we played a strategy that wasn't even good. So we won with it. Let's get right into it. Here is a sensation, a pro player with 131 million medallions. The strategy that I have to show you guys today, hopefully we get a good map for it, not treasure hunt. And we get off beast is the Dartling Boomer Cobra. I mostly want to focus on the Boomer and Cobra part because there are some maps where you can play Boomer Spike Factory Cobra and it's actually better. But on most maps in the game, you're going to want to play Dartling Boomer Cobra. The strategy ain't even good, but on this map specifically, it's actually the meta. And I'm going to show you guys why. So yeah, let's see. Basically, the point of strategy that, well, I've detailed before, in fact, yesterday's video, is that you get Dartling and Boomer, which can defend mid-game stuff really easily and defend the early game very well as well. Well, you get those, but you also have the added fact that you have the Cobra on top of it for extra offensive power, okay? And then you also have Boomer Spike Factory, which can go actually a bit more late game because Spike Factory is a very good mid-late game tower. Like, not high in the late game, but it's good in the low late game rounds, that makes sense. So yeah, you have those that are both options on maps where Spike Factory works or on maps where Dartling works. But Dartling Boomer works on every single map in the game. Like, I can't think of a map except like maybe on the Ice Flow Hydro Dam where like you can't play Dartling Boomer. So yeah, this is gonna be what we're gonna showcase today. And you might think, well, Sweat, how is it different from yesterday's video? Well, we're in boosts only. We're forced to run not any form of powers that would go well with Dartling Boomer, which allow, for the record, in powers to go strategies that don't require any powers whatsoever. But yeah, in this example here, we're in boosts only. We're all locked to the same tower boost, bloom boost, red out spikes, and that changes the game up a whole lot, is what I'll say. So yeah, we're gonna want to make sure that all of this gets defended properly, and we're gonna want to make sure that our opponent has no chance to retaliate whatsoever on us, because yeah, we're gonna want to go for some Cobra farms eventually. We got enough eco by now, so I would say it's about time we go for some Cobras here. I'm gonna go for a couple, and then I'm gonna upgrade them to red funds. He also has Dartling Boomer Cobra, as expected. It's the meta strategy on this map, obviously enough, because it's Cobra on the shortest AI path in the game. If you ever heard of Cobra, you probably heard of Bloon adjustment. So, you know, that's that, right? Should be pretty self-explanatory. And yeah, now we should finally be able to solo all those blacks that he's been spamming at us. It only was struggling because of round 7 AI, which is pretty difficult to defend. But yeah, here if he really sends us too many of those, I'm going to go for simple tower boosts. Also, I'm just going to chill. And we're probably going to go for the chill route here. I don't think we're going to leak too much here. We're going to leak enough, but not enough to where we'll die. And I guess we save a boost out of it, which is pretty good. We're not necessarily going to need lives to slow down whatsoever, so I'm not worried. I'm just going to need to go for some regrow leads, honestly, because, well, it's probably going to be pretty useful to get him to get up more defense. I'm going to make sure that I get up my Cobras and target my Dartlings in ways that, like, I don't have to worry about, like, all that stuff, but yeah, I'm just going to send some Zebras in there, force the Bionic, there we go, he spikes and he dies. Yeah, this is what happens when you can't play your strategy right. Just stay confident that you're not going to leak enough to die and you'll be chilling. So G's the sensation, pro player with 130 million medallions, by the way, and let's move on to the next one. And that might be a hacker. Am I really going to have to put hacker in the title right here? I hope I don't have to, but this profile is worrisome to say the least. Oh my goodness, this is a hacker, isn't it? Okay. Well, this is a Boomer's Pack Cobra map, I guess. He's hacking. He's hacking, guys. I'm pretty sure this guy's hacking. I'm pretty positive. Oh, the Dark Star. Oh, this is a hacking hacker right here. I can guarantee you guys this is a hacking hacker. Okay, well that gets me to put a little funny in the title, I guess. Probably has infinite money or some kind of stupid stuff that he doesn't want to reveal yet, and he's gonna be like, haha, funny, I'm cheating. Well, thank you for giving me views by putting hacker in the title. Every time I do that, it gets me so many views. Dot Cobra, yeah, that's a hacker loadout. So, yeah, thank you for allowing me to put hacker in the title. It helps a lot. You guys are gonna see what he has. I have no idea yet. But it's probably something money related, something lives related, I don't know, something that he finds funny. I don't know what hackers are up to these days at all, but yeah, I guess we're gonna find out. I'm just gonna chill here, this boomerang strong, it's gonna be holding off nicely for now. I know it works in weird ways, the way it's targeting stuff, but it's targeting stuff pretty optimally in my eyes. I'm not going to want to leak too much to this though, so I'm going to stop ecoing now, and I'm probably just going to start going for the bionic soon enough. We do have 2 spikes, which we'll gladly make use of right here. I'm just going to keep sending pings to like mix up the eco, and yeah, of course he's going to send pings until the end of time, that's to be expected. I'm just going to quickly go for this bionic, there we go, and start sending blacks in. Now I had to sell that 0-0 Cobra, but it's not that bad. But yeah, you can see why Boomer Spike Cobra kind of works. Like the Cobra helps popping the space balloons a lot. Sometimes you do want to end up boosting early in certain situations. Here I don't think it even matters because this guy's definitely hacking, but yeah, it's gonna be fine. I'm just gonna go for a double Cobra right here. He's already got 4. And probably, no, this looks like normal money so far. He's leaked 2 lives as well. I don't know what's going on. But like the way he put his dots is worrisome low-key. Yeah, he shouldn't, okay. He does sell a Cobra to a 4th spot. I don't know how to feel about this, man. This is weird. This is freaking me out. I don't know what hacks this guy has. I'm trying to find out. Maybe he's legit. There's a world where he is, but I mean, I don't think that world is right now, guys. You've seen the 95% win rate without any badges, and with very low medallions, entering BFB Coliseum boosts only, playing Dot Cobra with dots literally anti-stalling. So, like, you know, I have reasons to... Yeah, Dot Shipper Cobra. I have reasons to believe this guy is not legit. I have reasons... Because people with this kind of profile do not play Dot Chipper Cobra. That's the least I'll tell you. But yeah, I'm gonna go for a quick Spike Factory here. I'm gonna need it for the camos that'll come out next round, and I'm gonna need definitely some like 1-2 Spike Factory action. Oh, he sent camo leads on top of camo greens, really now, and camo yellows spammed at me as well. Probably just gonna do this, honestly. Yeah, I think this wasn't a bad idea. I'm gonna set the Spike Factory back. Gonna set it back to 2-2. Gonna place the boomer down again. Depends what he sends. Yeah, I'll probably just go for the bionic. And I don't think that's enough to force anything. I'll probably just leak this, yeah. Okay, cool. That wasn't that bad. He sent me way too many balloons though. Like, he was not supposed to send me this many and still keep this many Cobras up. That is not supposed to be a thing. So, yeah, this is... Yeah, no, he has money hacks. He doesn't have normal money right now at all. This is not normal money in the slightest. Yeah, this money does not feel right whatsoever. Yeah, Does he have an adjustment up? No, he's just sending space rainbows. Wait, but how does he have this many Cobras then? Yeah, no, I'm thinking money hacks. I'm thinking money hacks, but maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me, but my intuition is usually barely ever wrong, so, you know, I'm gonna definitely take that into account. Also just gonna start adjusting. He already does the same, okay. And he sends, he instantly boosted to the mob, my bad. I'm just gonna hope he dies here. This feels weird, man. I don't know how to feel about this one, dog. I don't know how to feel about this one, dog. This does not feel right. He's gonna afford Fan Club out of nowhere. Nope, he dies. Okay, well, this was the strangest... I'll never know if this guy was hacking or not. I'm gonna check in the replays and just edit it in with proof if he's hacking or not. But that was so weird. Okay, let's move on to the next one. And here is maybe already a more normal looking profile for sure. We're on Off Beast again. Do I get to showcase Startling Boomer Cobra once more? He's in global rank 153, prestige 214. Let me check my own rank actually. I haven't checked last video, I believe. Yeah, I'm global 45, prestige 17. Honestly, I've played maybe like, I don't know, 6 hours this week. I've not been playing much, I'll tell you that. We're on Snowy Castle. Can I play Boomer Spat Cobra here? I very much can. Do I want to go for it? You know what? Sure. It's not like the best map, but it's not the worst. I'm gonna take that. Do I want to do double Cobra start here? Definitely not. His boat. I'm gonna ensure this gets anti-stalled, right? And since he's anti-stalling with bow himself, this should hopefully anti-stall around pretty nicely. Yeah, nice. I'm just gonna make sure that this round gets anti-stalled as hard as it can be, and that's what I'm gonna go for here. Alright, I think that was the best I could have done. I'm gonna place this one back. Gonna start space decoying now because I'm gonna need to go for Cobras here, and yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Cool. This should have been good anti-stall thus far. We're of course looking to anti-stall as the Cobra player. Never mind, this round was stalled out due to the reds that came out earlier, but that allowed us to get a second Cobra farm. So it's not the end of the world. I'm just gonna go for more spaced pinks and then another boomer. I'm gonna set to first this time around. Gonna go for it on multi-target, and yeah, I guess that's what we're doing here. This loadout against Eco is pretty annoying to play, but we'll make it work. I'm sure of it. So yeah, the rounds are stalling out. That's not really something in my control. That's the problem with this strategy. It's that you have no control over what rounds get stalled and what rounds do not. I can't even speak anymore, Jesus. Okay, so we're going to want to go for this boomerang here, and we're going to want to go for Glaive Ricochet now. Because all he can do, realistically, without hurting his eco too much, is send us blacks. Luckily, bow eco happens to be one of the worst loadouts against Cobra, so we might have a chance just because of our third tower here being Cobra, right? So that's what I'm counting on. Glaive Ricochet is of course going to defend any eco balloons flawlessly. He's going to now spam blacks in an attempt to force more than just like a Glaive Ricochet, but I'm just gonna let him hurt these eco doing that, and yeah, that's the main idea here. I'm just gonna go for more of the space blacks, a third Cobra farm, and I'm gonna chill with that much. If he sends anything too scary, I'll boost to it, like region whites I would boost to, for example, right now, but if he doesn't do that, I'm just gonna chill with this much defense, because that holds off pretty nicely, in fact. Oddly enough, people just kind of tend to underestimate the power of Glaive Ricochet as an upgrade, in conjunction with spaced popping power like the Cobra. However, round 9 is pretty scary, because one thing that does scare the Glaive Ricochet is regen balloons. So I don't know how we're gonna hold off against it. Maybe I have enough Cobras for it, though I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I do. So if he sends us sleds, we're gonna sell this Ricochet into a Bionic finally. It's probably about time. As to where I'll go for it, I'll go for it here. I think this spot is probably the best one that I have. He has Sniper, okay. So he has both Sniper Ace. That's one of the loadouts I have a great matchup against. To play against it, I'll probably go for Adjustment and try to rush him with that. I completely forgot I had to go for a Spike Factory. Oh my goodness. That's horrendous, actually. I need to go for this as soon as possible. And he's going to send Camo LEDs. That's fair enough. I'm going to go for this. I unfortunately missed the double Camo LED Spike, but yeah. We're just going to chill with this Ricochet and going to keep getting up more Cobras if he allows it. And yeah, I guess that's what we're going to chill with for now. If he greeds too hard, I won't be afraid to punish. Okay, he sold one boat. I'm gonna hold on to some of my money until the round ends, and during which I'll go for more Cobras. Like now I'll go for more Cobras, but definitely gonna hold on to my money for when he greeds, right? If he keeps those two boats up, though, I'm not gonna be punishing anything, obviously, but yeah, let me check that out. Oh, that's the wrong set. Oh, he can already send the... Sorry, he can already afford the Destroyer. Does he defend that? He doesn't. We take the win. The rush works. Let's go. GG's to Maybe. Did the good rush against Sniper when they greed too hard, except he didn't greed too hard, but just boosted too late, and we took the win off of that. Well, let's move on to the next one. And here is another pro player 192 million medallions. Halliburton. I know this guy. He's known as Luca or ODS. Darling Boomer Cobra on the indoor pools. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Yo, let me go for that. Okay. So, how to play Cobra on indoor pools. You don't eco, basically, is the idea. You're not going to be able to eco by any means. You're going to want to stall the rounds out. And yeah, that's the main plan. I think that he's going to Darling Farm Boomer. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. Like, lots of people start to think that Boomerang is a pretty good option when you're on literally the hardest map in the game to play on, where any round 13 rush has the potential to kill you. So, do I want to eco here? Yeah, I do, actually. I want to eco until, like, now. 271 was better. But yeah, same thing, right? And he's shocked I have Cobra, but I'm going to make it work, trust me. So the plan here is that we stop ecoing early enough to where we get enough money for the mid game. And I think like right now is not a bad idea. I'm just gonna keep sending a few pinks at him. Gonna go for a second Cobra farm and chill with that much. Cause yeah, mid game rushes are very, very scary on this map. So I won't be too surprised if he tries to go for some, because I outlast him with Cobra. And yeah, I'm just going to make sure that I can force this 2-0 Boomerang. And then I'm going to force second Dartling by spamming blacks at him the entire round. And that's all I'm doing, basically, eco-wise. The rest I'm just going to chill with. But yeah, you can see how my farms are very, very low, even right now. And I'm just going to go for this Glaive over here, make sure that I can defend all those greens that he's sending at me. I'm going to set this back to first. I'm going to spike. And yeah, we're fine now. I'm just going to keep sending blacks until he gets up his second Dartling, because this is not defending and he's leaking a little bit every single time. So that's why you want to like make sure that this second Dartling is forced. He's just going to keep leaking a bit. And I'm going to keep getting some space deco out of it. That's worth it to get, since he's leaking lives out of me doing this. So yeah, this is not a bad idea at all. I'm just going to keep going for more Cobras. And worst comes to worst, I'll boost to yellows if he sends any, but yeah, okay, he goes for bionic, cool. So he is on 57 lives now. I'm just gonna make sure I defend those yellows and I don't have to get up anything to them. I unfortunately couldn't read the Cobra in time, but that's whatever. I'm just gonna go for this here, and oh god, let me get up that bionic, please. Thank you. Okay, I had to spike twice, but we're fine. So yeah, that's why Indo pools is scary, fitting stuff is stupid, and the way that I unfortunately sold my boomer was pretty bad. So yeah, I'm just gonna go for second dotling here, the same thing he's doing, because he probably plans to send me some more camo stuff or whatever. No, he isn't. Okay, well, I'm just gonna chill with this much for now. If he just to send me anything, I'm gonna go for extra dotlings, and if I need more, I'll boost, but if he doesn't send me anything, I'm just gonna go for another Cobra. Man, this is strange. He's not doing anything to rush me. He should be. He should be rushing by all means, but he's just not for some reason. Which I'm getting very surprised by. Like, surely he realizes that, like, he can't do anything against me when I just defensive push him a BFB, right? Like, surely he realizes that, doesn't he? Just gonna go for the second puff of dots because I'm gonna need it for camo ceramic purposes. Round 16 is scary. Don't be afraid to boost to it on Indo pools. It's very, very scary. And he's probably gonna send me something on that round. Yeah, I'm just gonna insta boost this. I don't want to have to deal with it whatsoever. Because yeah, round 16, like just AI in general on Indo pools is very, very scary. And you want to make sure that it's not a problem to you whatsoever. If he rushes me with anything right now, I'll just turbo and I'm going to be chilling to it. But obviously he won't. I'm just going to go for a third dotling here. And do I want to go for even a fourth? Yeah, sure, I'll go for one. I just want to make sure that I can send a BFB round 19, basically, is the main idea. And I want to make sure that I defend anything before that. Because he could all out me at any moment. So that's something to keep in mind for sure. Just gonna make sure that I defend any of this AI, and then I'm just gonna like offensive push a BFE around 19. I'll be winning the game, so that's the main plan. Yeah. That was 534. Does he plan to defend it? There's no way, right? Like, there's no way you defend an offensive push BFB. You can't. It's impossible. So how does he plan to go about this? Like, he can't defend. Surely he understands that, right? It's strictly impossible. It's Indo pools. He has to understand that, right? Is he really just gonna let it go? Or like, is he waiting? No, he's waiting for the round to stall out enough. So he can send me mobs. Well, yeah, he just dies. Like, that makes sense. It's round 19 on Indo pools. You can't stall out that long. But GG's to Halliburton. Says good game. Good game to you, brother. And let's move on to the next one. Okay, here he is again. We're on A game. I can once again go a Cobra strategy, but it would be Wiz Ace this time, which I don't really... Yeah, no, I'm not signing up for that. I want to play Boomer Cobra. Moon Landing, I can't really play Boomer Cobra on that. Thankfully he skips though, and we get Yin Yang instead. Can I play Boomer Cobra here? I can play Bow Boomer Cobra. So I guess I can do that. Yeah, sure, let's go for it. Okay. So the Boomer and Cobra duo, I never recommend. It's not viable, but I'm winning with it right now. So that's rather strange. And he has Ace Eco, which Omega dies to go for. Why is this working? Why does the stupid stuff I try in my videos work? Like, I go cell freeze. I literally go cell freeze and it works, bro. How do I get away with it? It's bad strategies. This is a strategy game. It's not like a skill-based game, mostly. It's just based on your strategy. So am I winning with stuff that's bad, strategy-wise? Makes no sense. But I guess that's what we're doing lately, huh? So that's pretty interesting. All right. Well, before you say, "Oh, Sweat, you sound super confident you're gonna win this," this is he has a sniper village. It's the strategy that he went back in like 2021 when I first met this guy. He always won that strategy, and I respected it so much. But yeah, shout outs. By the way, shout outs to this guy. I love him a lot. He's super wholesome on Discord, and yeah, I owe him a lot for how nice he's been to me. Like, it's very rare in the Bloons community. It's very toxic usually. I don't say this often, but like he's one of the nicest people I've genuinely ever talked to in the BTD community, and I owe him a lot for that. So yeah, shout outs to you, bro. You know who you are. Not a lot of people know this guy, but I do, and he's really, really, really nice. So yeah, you know who you are. As for what we're doing right now, I should probably be focusing on that. I just want to go for more Cobra farms because he's sending blacks, and Cobra farms help with space deco a lot, as well as making you money. So it's important here. The reason why I use this boat spot instead of like the one on the other side right here is because that anti-stalls rounds against eco and makes barely any difference. It's only worse against like lots of space sends, but with eco you only want to send like grouped, which would stall the rounds on the opposite side spot, which I use as a secondary one instead, right? So yeah, that's basically what I do here. He finally went for the never miss targeting before round 8. That makes sense because yellows, which I'm gonna have to defend myself, by the way. So I'm just gonna go for this second grape shot, and we'll be fine too with them. If I need any extra defense, I won't care about it, and I'll just boost. Because he has eco, and I have Cobra. I'm looking to drain, I'm not looking to save my boost whatsoever. So yeah, a sniper village. How do we take care of that? There's a very simple answer, and it's called BFBs. Because he has to ground 0 those, so that's, yeah, definitely something. He's probably gonna send me a lead. Yep, I'm gonna have to reveal the boomer. I usually run mortar with this strategy on this map, but I'm going boomer Cobra in this video and showcasing that it's a duo that can do things sometimes. It's not the best by any means, but it's a duo that can do something sometimes, and that's what I'm trying to showcase here. Just stuff that works sometimes, like trying to show you guys more options than just the top of the meta every single time. Obviously, if you want more like meta-oriented videos, I've made a ton of those in the past, so feel free to like check those out, right? But yeah, I'm gonna sell this boat here because I'm actually just looking to drain my opponent every way possible. So I'm not gonna go for any unnecessary defense, and I'm gonna force him to send back to force it back up. So yeah, that's why I sold the boat right there. I'm just gonna keep going for more Cobra farms until the end of time, basically. I know he can afford that, what's it called, semi-automatic, so I'm not rushing him whatsoever. I know realistically, if I were to rush this as a semi-auto, before it's a semi-auto, I mean, it would definitely be dead to around 13 all out, which I think is what he baited me into doing. But there were two problems to that. The first one is that I was too busy commentating to realize. The second is that he's been saving up for a while and is probably close to affording. Yep, there we go. By that I meant close to affording the upgrade, the never miss. But the thing is, he's probably dead here. I wouldn't be too surprised. Yeah, same rush as usual. Just kill sniper when they greed and they don't have the 0.50. Get the 0.50 before going for the supply drop, please, because it just dies there. Like, you just want to go for the 0.50 before the supply drop for this rush, and this rush alone. It's just so deadly. But yeah, that's the one thing that you got to take out of this game, I suppose. Let's move on to the next one. Wait, actually, my goodness, the video has been going on for way too long. I gotta stop it there. No time for a last game. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Very anticlimactic ending, I'm sorry, but yeah. What you gotta take out of that is when people go for sniper farms, buy the 0.50 first. It's so much safer. If people send you rainbows, you're gonna die. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, you have a few ways to support me, notably subscribing to the channel and liking the video. Those are 2 presses of a button, and they help push the channel out forward so much. to like other people who would like be exposed to more of this kind of content. If you want to support what I do and encourage me to upload more, that's probably the best thing you can do. You can also leave a comment down in the comment section down below. I also have a Discord server if you want to join that. The link for that is in the description down below. But yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll be seeing you guys in the next one, and have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.